a story of survival and inspiration. And you know what? The race for the cure is just days away on Sunday, and we thought it would be appropriate to bring in Julie Tate. She is a breast cancer survivor. Good morning, and thank you so much for stopping by.
I'm glad to be here. Thank you for the invitation.
And you said, what race number is this for you?
For me, it will be race number 5.
Okay.
In Toledo, it's race number 18, and I'm just so proud to be part of even the 5 that I've been in. So.
Can you walk us through your story? What happened? How did you find out? And how did you overcome all these obstacles?
Okay, so in 2005, I was taking a shower, and I'm like, oh my goodness. I felt something that just wasn't right. So I ran out of the shower. My husband's in the bedroom, and he's like, ooh la la, and I'm like, oh no, no. So from there, that started my journey. You know, a lot of doctor's visits to try to find out what had happened. It wasn't a fast diagnosis, but when we got there, I knew that we were going to take action. I was pretty much stunned at the very beginning. I'm a person who likes to have a lot of control, and I wasn't in control at that time. So it took a little bit of time. It took my team of people, my family, my friends. We all gathered together to make the plan. So aggressive chemotherapy at the very beginning, thinking things are going well, trying to get back to normal life, and kind of had a curveball thrown to me a couple years later. Oh, yep, that's a lot of fun, and and that's a head shaving party that. The cancer had spread to my brain, and we decided dessert party for this one. We had all my friends and family come over. Everybody took a snip of my hair. My husband was the last one to take care of business there. He was shaving me,
my goodness.
Shaving all the other pieces of hair off.
How do you have, I mean...
That's exactly my question. You have a smile, and you are so positive. It's so hard. Your attitude, just by looking at you and from talking to you, I would have never guessed.
Yeah.
You're so positive. How do you stay positive during such a hard time?
I need to be that way. I just think that there's a style to go through. Or it's like a lifestyle. Cancer is a part of me. I'm not a part of... I share my life with cancer, but cancer is not everything. My family, my children, they were just, 8 and 11 when they first found out that Mom had cancer. And that was an open conversation. They knew from the beginning. I couldn't hide something like that from the kids. And, it's not just that, but you can't think of the glass as half empty. You have to find the good in everything. Even when you're throwing up, it's like, oh, that's a good thing because medicine's working. Mm-hmm. Every day, I just have to find one thing, to be blessed by and thankful for recognizing a lot of time in life. You're so fat, you're so busy, a second is too long, and you don't always get to stop and see all the beauty that's around you, whether it's all the love and prayers and support, the work people that surround you. My goodness, there's so many blessings. And you might think, oh, but you can't. In my journey, before my journey, my friend, her mother-in-law was struggling with breast cancer, and she was humorous. She went out and had tacos and margaritas and all those fun things. She didn't let cancer rule her life. She still lived on, and that's the important part. You just can't stop. And I try to have as much fun as I can.
Yeah, let's see. You brought a whole bag full, and you said this is the bag of stuff.
I have a bag that I take with me when I get treatments every 3 weeks. And inside of there's just wonderful things that people have made for me, like, prayer shawls and little things to hold and clutch. But when I first was diagnosed, and we had a hat party because they all knew that I was going to go bald. I just wanted to be a little sassy and deal with cancer the way that I had been inspired with my friend's mom. But these are some of my favorite hats. This one I wore on Christmas Eve. Now, can you imagine? I'm a bald person. My children are like, you are not wearing that hat. And I said, my goodness, yes, I am. And so I did.
A great hat.
I did wear this beautiful hat.
That is sassy.
It is very sassy.
And it puts a smile on everyone's face.
It does. It does. And then, but my other favorite hat, my mom had gotten this. This is my favorite sandwich, too. This is a Big Mac.
Is that the Big Mac?
This is a Big Mac. This is back from the 80s. My goodness.
That is impressive.
And that
is that
one
really
there,
from the 80s?
I think it's probably from the 80s. My mother did. Nice.
That is stylish.
Nice.
That's a good
That is
look.
a collector's item, too.
That really is.
Yeah, put that on eBay. We'll see what we can do there.
Unbelievable. So
again,
that also helps your family and your friends be supportive of you when they know they can approach you about it, right?
Right.
Did you find that?
I think that, again, people are very sensitive to how each person probably deals with cancer. And, you know, are you quiet? Do you send a card? Do you give them a call? Do you just not say anything? But I really like to interact and make people feel like they can interact with this, you know, not this cancer. And I don't want cancer to be, you know, it's a terrible thing, but it shouldn't be a horrible thing in our life, you know. I get a lot of attention because I'm the person who has cancer, but then I also have to remember my folks around me, like my husband and the children, and, you know, how do those people cope with it? You know, and we just want to be approachable. We want to be approachable. I want to be approachable. If I have an opportunity to share my story with someone, I certainly want to. I try to call people, you know, when I find out they're diagnosed. And it seems like nowadays you just, when you say cancer, you probably are thinking, you know, of 5 folks that you know. And if you don't know them, you're a friend to someone. And it's just, it's so overwhelming. And hopefully with the race and things that the American Cancer Society does, you know, cancer will not be this big monster maybe that people view it to be today. You know, hopefully, you know, strides will be there so that my children or my children's children will say, you know, cancer's like the flu. What's that, you know, old thing about? So
Julie,
that's our goal.
You are amazing.
Positive attitude.
You're so amazing, and I think that just by coming on, anyone at home as well either knows somebody or has known somebody or will know somebody who knows somebody, and I'm sure they're walking away because of what you've shared, just feeling a lot better about it, and hopefully it'll help everybody.
I hope so.
Yeah. Amazing. Thank you so much for being here.
Oh, certainly.
And we'll see you Sunday.
All right. Thank you. I'll be looking for all of you.
Perfect.